Hey, welcome to a new lecture on how to make your code more elegant. So, what is elegant code anyway? And you'll see from ChatGPT that elegant code has to fulfill three conditions basically. It has to be concise, and it has to be readable, and it has to be easy to understand. So that means if you look at some code, as a programmer, you should be able to read that code easily and understand it. And that should be implemented in as shorter code as possible. So that means usually as a programmer, you write programs first, and then you go back to that program and try to improve it by making it more elegant. So to shorten it, to make sure it's readable, to make sure it's understandable. Now we can do all these by using ChatGPT. So let's try out with this code. So this is some code that has not been reviewed, so it was written. It does the work, it works fine. So basically this code asks the user to enter a new password, like 456 for example. You press enter and it gives you the output if that password is weak or strong. So if you run again and you enter like a password with a mix of letters and small cases and symbols, you're gonna get a strong password. So all that code analyzes the user passwords. So it first checks if the length is greater than 8. It stores true to this dictionary or false if it's not greater than 8. Then it checks if there are digits. So that's another condition for a strong password. Then it checks if there are uppercase letters. So digits, length, and uppercase letters are three conditions to make a strong password. So we store all those results in the dictionary and then we check if all the conditions have been satisfied. So length of passwords, the existence of digits, and the existence of uppercase letters. And we print out strong, otherwise we print out weak. Now let's copy this code and see if we can make it more elegant with ChatGPT. Make this code more elegant. As simple as that. In the next line, you paste the code. And that's the code. So that's much shorter than this version here. So this is 30 lines. This is, let's see. So I'll copy it, create a new file, more elegant, paste the code here. I'll split this to the right and the original file here to the left. So it's half of this code. So it's shorter, it's more concise, right? That's one of the conditions of elegant code. Now let's try to read it, if it's readable and if it's understandable. So it asks for the passwords. It creates a dictionary of these three keys, 1, 2, and 3. I think so far it's quite readable because you see immediately what keys you have in the result dictionary. In this other code, it was not easy to see what the dictionary is, right? Because the dictionary is being constructed dynamically. So as a programmer, for you, it's easier to read this code. So you see the structure of the dictionary right here on the spot. And then you see the values of each key, so you understand what this value will consist of. So it's like a conditional if length of the password is greater than 8. So this will be either true or false. This as well, either true or false if any of the characters is a digit. So we use the any function here. Same goes for uppercase. And then you check if all So that's the same code as here, more or less. So I think ChatGPT did a great job to make this code not elegant, but much more elegant. So that's the power of ChatGPT. Thanks for following. I'll see you in the next video.